Good morning, third grade. This is Mr. Galpera, and this is your online art class. Every Wednesday, I'm going to be posting videos so that you guys can all do artwork at home during this very special time in our school year. Today, what we're going to do is we're going to build a sculpture using things around your house, things that you already have. To make our sculpture today, we can use toys, we can use books, we can use box, we can really use almost anything that we can find around our house. When we make our sculpture today, we're going to be making a kind of a sculpture that's called a temporary sculpture. A temporary sculpture is a sculpture that is not going to last for a very long time. It is the opposite of permanent. Our sculptures aren't going to last a long time because they'll probably fall down in a minute. Also, to help us make our sculptures, we're going to be creating something called a base. The base of your sculpture is the bottom part of your sculpture. Today we're going to try to make a sculpture using two different kinds of bases. We're going to make one with a big base and also one with a little base. What I want you to think about is which one is a little bit more difficult to create and why. And also today we're going to be talking about something called the center of gravity. The center of gravity is the point at which something can balance without falling down. So to find the center of gravity means you have to move different objects around so that they're balancing perfectly on your sculpture. If I have a pencil and I want to find the center of gravity, I have to find the perfect place to put my finger. If I don't put my finger in the perfect place, I won't find the center of gravity and the pencil will fall down. But if I'm patient and I'm very careful and I adjust and I move the pencil ever so slightly, eventually, if I'm very careful, I will find the center of gravity. So watch this video. The first part, you're going to see me creating my own sculptures in my own apartment. I'm going to create a sculpture first using a big base. Then I'm going to create a sculpture using a little base. And both of my sculptures are going to be temporary, as you will see in the video. After you watch the whole video at the end, I'm going to talk to you about making your own sculptures in your house. Enjoy. For my first sculpture, I'm building using a big base. If you notice at the very bottom, there's 3 bottles of paint that are balancing that box. Whenever you use 2 or more objects, you're probably making a big base. Let's see what happens. Oh, couldn't find the center of gravity. Let's try again. Now again, my base is pretty big. It's very long. I'm using 2 different cans. If I'm very careful and I can find the center of gravity, I think I can make this sculpture as big as I am. Awesome. Whoops. Now, this is different. This time, I'm going to make a sculpture not using 2 or more, but only 1 object. Now, this is really important. You have to really pay attention to the center of gravity. And you really have to try to make your objects balance. Let's see. Oh, geez. Let's try again. So remember, when you use a little base, you're just using 1 object, not 2 or more. Oh well. I hope you enjoyed my sculptures. Now it's time for you guys to make your own sculptures around your house. Feel free to ask a bigger brother or sister or your parents to help you find objects and maybe help you build your sculpture. After you build your sculpture, send me a comment and tell me how you did in your activity. Also, tell me, listen very carefully to this, which one was more challenging, building with the big base or building with the little base? And why do you think so? If you want to, you can even take a picture of your sculpture and you can upload it to assignments. Ask a parent for help with that. I hope you have a great week, and I'll see you next week. Remember, I'll post a new video every Wednesday. Bye.